Team Bruleon is coming at you with another video.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the legend, the myth, the Giants content creator, man. What we call Cop Pizzle, man, for shizzle. What's up, bro?
Yeah, the Pizzle.
The Pizzle, man, the one
Pizzle.
that matters.
Yeah,
How's it going, bro? Man?
it's going fantastic. I'm less than 24 hours away now. Well, probably about 24 hours away from getting ready to celebrate a win tomorrow night. You know, I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about the Giants being over 500. You know, 2-1 sounds nice, and so I'm really excited about that.
So you feel a little confident. So okay,
I feel fantastic.
Okay.
I mean, when you asked me, CG, you said Pizzle. First of all, I don't even know why your name's got Ruthless in it. What's Ruthless about you, CG?
More about realistic talk, man.
What is Ruthless about, CG? I've seen a lot of your content. What is Ruthless about it? You are nothing but a candy bear. That's all. You just as sweet as a bear. Just like them 49ers. They look scary, but they ain't scary deep down inside. They just ain't. But anyways, I digress. And you said Pizzle, we need to get together and do a game preview, right?
Yeah.
You reached out to me numerous times, and I'm sitting there thinking, for what?
Just talk some Niners and Giants matchup.
For what? We know what's going down tomorrow night.
Oh, you feeling that confidence?
History against the 49ers, Giants and 49ers. We know this history, right?
The playoff history where you guys had our numbers, yeah.
Oh, we've had more than numbers.
The hit from Montana.
The hit from Montana.
The fumble for Roger Craig.
Now, if I'm being honest, I will bring up the past of the 39-38 victory in the early 2000s. But let's be honest here, that was a pass interference.
Oh,
we know.
You want to go there?
No, I'm just being honest. It was a pass interference. But anyways, you know that history says the Giants have had the 49ers number.
Well, in the history, like overall record, you guys have had our numbers.
And I'm not talking about the past or anything. I'm just reminding you that the Giants have had the 49ers number in the past. Now, you guys are feeling some kind of way right now, don't you? You feel like, I wonder, CJ, do you really like Brock Purdy?
I'm not really sure about the guy.
You don't like him. And the reality, I know you don't like him, CG. I did my homework. I know you don't like him. You would rather have Jimmy G at quarterback. These are facts. You wish Jimmy G didn't leave the facility.
No, I was a Trey guy.
You was a Trey Lance guy. Well, he in Dallas now, CG.
Yeah, he in Dallas. But Daniel Jones, man, that man looked like Jim Carrey in the
No. See, CG, this is why I said what I said. Because you don't believe in your quarterback. This is facts, right? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
No, I'm just critical. I'm very critical.
Okay, but you don't believe. See, I believe in my quarterback. I believe in Daniel Jones. There's a reason why the Giants gave Daniel Jones $40 million a year. Now, people like you will probably say, well, that wasn't very smart. But I guarantee you, CG, that the 49ers would love to have Daniel Jones.
Just like the skill set, is that what you're saying?
Oh,
Because
no, they would rather have Daniel Jones than Brock Purdy.
I mean,
So
he's mobile.
so what do you mean? What do you mean?
He's very mobile.
Is that all he is?
No, but he's got a good arm, but he's very mobile. He kind of fits what Shanahan would fit into the offense.
He's exactly what Shanahan would love. He's exactly. But this is what I'm saying, CG, is you want to talk about a preview of the game. And yes, the game of football is about 11 versus 11. It's not about one guy. But I just wanted to make the audience clear that you don't even believe in your quarterback. Now, I'm not saying that makes you a bad person. That's not what I'm saying. But you don't believe in your quarterback. I just want.
Oh yeah.
I just want it to be on the table. I want it to be on the table that you tomorrow night, when number 13 gets under center or in shotgun, you're nervous. See, everybody out here is talking about how 49ers going to kill the Giants. 49, but I bet you there's a lot of 49er fans just like you who they really questionable about the quarterback.
It's questionable because we got to see more games out of him. We only saw very little samples. That's why I'm not sure about him. I'm trying to get more games out of him. I want to see how he's built for coming from behind.
Yeah. Well, but you fearful of
wanting to see if he can prove me wrong otherwise? Sure.
Yeah. See, I'm not. I feel like I watched my quarterback do something that no quarterback's ever done in a half of football last week.
Come from behind?
Yeah. Now,
big comeback.
Go ahead and tell me who the opponent was. Go ahead.
The Arizona Cardinals.
Try to downgrade that.
You guys were down by 7-28. It looked like you guys were getting rolled over, but then Daniel Jones makes some plays here and there, and the Giants come in and win by a field goal. Man, that was
now. What about CJ? What if I spun the idea that maybe the Giants were actually thinking about this game instead of Arizona?
Oh, you guys
Can I make that argument?
Make an argument about it.
I'm just saying. Maybe the Giants rolled their helmets out there, thought, Arizona won't be no big problem. We're ready for San Fran. We're ready for prime time. We're ready to be on, Amazon Prime or whatever goofy thing it's on. We're ready to play the so-called best team in the NFC. That's what we're ready for. We're not ready to play Arizona we didn't even. That's the thing about it. It only took us a half of football to beat the Arizona Cardinals. A half of football. It didn't even take 60 minutes. CJ, it took 30 minutes. It took 30 minutes on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Now, you guys, on the other hand, y'all beat the Steelers. Boo-hoo. And y'all recently had ownership of the LA Rams. Y'all have had ownership of that. I mean, let's be honest. You actually had a home game last week. 49er fans are crazy. I've seen them in person before. They're a wild group. I actually think you guys are worse than Eagle fans.
Okay, make an argument about that.
I'm just saying, you guys are crazy.
Crazy like Philly fans, like the fights and all that.
I think you guys are crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Ooh, here's a good question. This Steve-O's asking, were you thinking about the Niners week 1?
Hey, what's that got to do with y'all though?
No.
We ain't had no success against the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Dookie's already talking this smack on you, man. He's already getting under your head.
I ain't worried about Duke. Duke, whatever, man. They got our number, cool, but that don't mean y'all got our number.
Nah, we haven't played you guys.
Give me why should I be afraid of the San Francisco 49ers tomorrow night? What should make me be afraid of them?
You should be afraid of Kittle. He's gonna catch the ball right down the middle, make some tough catches. He's gonna be the guy you have to watch out for. Christian McCaffrey running on the outside, and you got nobody.
What kind of don't you think Isaiah Simmons can cover Christian McCaffrey?
Why did the Cardinals trade him? He was useless.
They didn't want him no more. But I'm asking you, don't think that he can cover Christian McCaffrey? You don't think Xavier McKinney, who's a really good safety for the Giants, can cover George Kittle? Like,
I don't know,
do
man,
you
because
do you even know who Xavier McKinney is?
he was a safety that you guys drafted from Alabama.
Okay, CG, that's what I like to hear. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's a solid
What else
safety.
you got? What else
Oh,
you got?
no.
With Debo?
We got Debo, we got Ayuk, but I think he's been listed questionable. I think more than likely he'll play. But here's the thing: who's going to stop McCaffrey? Do you guys have an answer?
Did you forget Dexter Lawrence is on the field?
But is that that's not in the outside?
Dexter Lawrence, arguably, CG is. You can make a case best tackle in the league right now.
Yeah, big.
You can make that case. Leonard Williams, Big Cat, right? Kayvon. I mean, we got dudes on defense, CG. That's not to me, the 49ers offense doesn't scare me. It's my question is how will the Giants offensive line hold up against guys like Bosa? That to me is the only issue. Now, I think my boy Daniel Jones, like y'all's quarterbacks, they're not very good. You would agree with me, right? I mean, your cornerbacks aren't.
They're average, if I'm being real.
They're not. Come on, CG. I know sure, how you really feel, CG. I know.
Oh, you're reading my mind.
I did my homework on you. You don't like your cornerbacks.
Oh no! I didn't.
You got that mini. You got that mini Palomala. You do got that.
I like that Lenore kid. It's just he gets overlooked a lot. So Travarius Ward, I like him from KC. He's raw. He has his moments.
Who gave up all these yards last week to this Rams receiver?
It was
who gave up all these yardage?
To Puka. Puka had a field day. I think a lot of our secondary had a huge factor to it because they kept switching it around. Thomas was the weakest link. Avery Thomas was one of those guys that gave up some plays. Lenore kind of gave up a couple plays, but I think Travarius Ward was getting burned that day because Travarius Ward was supposed to be really good, man.
So, have you heard of Jalen Hyatt yet?
The guy from Tennessee?
Yeah.
The guy that you guys call
he got a lot of speed, CG. He got a lot of speed. And you let this Puka guy, who'd you say, Pookie Bear?
No, Puka something from the Rams. Yeah, the guy from BYU.
I mean, you let this guy. Wait a minute. Listen, CG. This is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about, CG. See, this is why I'm doing this preview right here because this is educational. This is informative. See, this content that we get outside of society, like this national media, they don't even know what the hell they talking about. They just assume, oh, this is just going to be an easy win for the 49ers. But see, I don't think even you believe this because this Pookie Bear right here for the Rams. I mean, he put up, what was this? What's his stat line right now? 15 catches for 147 yards, CG?
You look like
15 catches for 147? Did y'all let this Puka guy catch 15 for 40?
Ooh, is any of your receivers going to make some catches?
No, that's what I'm saying to you. I'm introducing him to some of them. Jalen Hyatt. I mean, if this Puka guy is getting 15 for 147. Jalen Hyatt, Darius Slate, Darren Waller. I know you know Darren Waller.
Yeah, the tight end from the Raiders that you got.
No, he's from the Giants now. So.
Yeah, he's from the Giants, but you got him from the Raiders.
We got him but he's from the Giants now. That's
what
I'm just saying.
Tight end, yeah.
So I mean, like that. I mean, you giving up. I mean, this is honestly inexcusable, right here. Like people, like I'm supposed to fear this, and I got some Puka guy getting 15 for 147. I mean, come on now.
Do you have any receivers like him?
Jalen Hyatt, Darius Slate, Isaiah Hodgins. What do you mean like him? What are you talking about? Like this guy's a receiver from BYU.
But he's kind of like a clone like Cooper Kupp, man.
A clone? No, CG, no, you don't really believe that, do you?
He's already.
What is so great about what do you think's good about Cooper Kupp? I'm just out of curiosity.
His separation, the way he catches the ball, very reliable.
So would you say speed?
His speed is 4.6, but he plays fast.
Oh man, see that's the thing, CG. See that's the thing. See, we got a lot of speed at our receivers. A lot of speed. I mean, we got tons of speed. Jalen Hyatt, Darius Slayton are speed burners. Paris Campbell actually, and of course, I'm kind of on Paris Campbell's bad side right now, but he technically clocked in as one of the fastest, if not the fastest receiver in the league last season. Darren Waller obviously is like a basketball player. I mean, this is what I'm saying. CG is like people. I'm supposed to, and of course I've got the better quarterback. You admit that, I think, right?
I
You admit.
mean,
I think we got the better quarterback. I think even you would say that. This
more
is what I'm.
experience and more experience and has been done it, so he's got the more advantage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So what? Why am I a Giants fan terrified of? Why would I think that the 49ers are just going to roll over the Giants? Like what you know what I'm saying? Like what and what part of it should I be nervous about? Yeah, okay, I got blown out by the Cowboys, but CG, I mean, we haven't been beating the Cowboys the last 10 years. And then on top of it, I mean, that game got away from us fast. I don't know if the Niners can do that.
We got some guys who can get to the quarterback.
Well, that's what. Tell me. Okay, so you got Bosa.
We got Bosa. We got Javon Hargrave from the Philadelphia Eagles. We got Eric Armstead, who does take a lot of the double team. And we got this young cat named Drake Jackson, man. He had 3 sacks.
Oh. Go ahead. Keep going.
We got a couple of other guys, man. We got some guys on the rotation that can step in, man. We got Kerry Hyder, not a big name, but, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna get to know this guy this Sunday, man. Let's see. In the middle.
Well, no, this Thursday night. So you got to get it right, CG.
Thursday night.
If you're going to be a great content creator, if you're going to step your game up, then you got to know the nights. You got to know the days you're playing.
Thursday night, man. Okay. Thursday night.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, you're going to find out who Drake Jackson is. Okay. Mr. Jackson.
I'm going to learn. Keep going. All right, keep going. Tell me what else we got.
You're very familiar with Javon Hargrave.
Okay.
But Nick Bosa, you already know who he is.
I know Nick Bosa. Yeah, I will say that out of all of the factors, all of the issues, that's one that comes to mind that I'm a little concerned about. I will admit that. But here's the thing. I got a really fast quarterback that can scramble, that can leave the pocket. That is a real thing. He can keep the play alive. So that excites me, especially with a secondary that clearly looked like they got cooked last week.
Yeah, you got a mobile quarterback, but can he be like Lamar Jackson? We'll see.
He's better than he's like. Let's don't lie, kid ourselves here, CG. By the way, this is look. I know you've had a lot of guests on your show, right?
Yeah, plenty of NFL players.
I mean, you've had some. I mean, you had Sean King on today.
Yeah,
you had former quarterback Sean King today. But let's be honest, Pizzle is the best person you've had on your channel. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real about this.
Ric Flair. You're the Ric Flair of YouTube, man.
He is the man that you've had. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. You didn't have to do all that wooing and stuff. Don't wake up your neighbors now. Listen, I just want to be. I'm supposed to be terrified of the 49ers, but I'm just not, CG. I'm not afraid of them. I don't know why. I feel like tomorrow is not going to be as easy as some people think it's going to be. It smells fishy. And after what the performance you guys just did last week, I don't see what makes Giant fans that concerned. By the way, did you know that we stayed out west after beating Arizona?
That would be smart. Yeah, you got to stay and be acclimated to the time zone.
Right. So we've been acclimating. It's like you said.
But let's talk about your offensive lineman. Your starting left tackle is going to be gone, and your other offensive lineman. Man, doesn't that kind of concern you that our guys are going to be able to rush you?
It's a little bit of a concern, but we didn't have Thomas the last game. Have Thomas the last game. Barkley, and of course we won't have Barkley. That's a nice, that's a good. But here's the thing, CG. To the untrained eye, to the uncommon Giants viewer, they think that Saquon Barkley is the team. They think that Saquon Barkley is the offense. Actually, the answer to that is Daniel Jones. See, as long as we have Daniel Jones, we are alive and well. There's probably some people that watch your channel that think that Daniel Jones stinks. Well, that's because the narrative is that he stinks. I mean, that's for whatever reason the narrative is. But he's actually a really good quarterback, CG. He really honestly is. And to me, the fact that he is out there, we have a chance. And if you have a good quarterback playing for your team, you always have a chance. Something you found out last year when you didn't basically have a quarterback in the playoffs against the Eagles.
Yep. When you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance.
That's just how it plays out.
You don't have a chance at all. You don't have a chance at all. So that's the thing about this, CG, is that's what gives me confidence, is because I've got the better quarterback tomorrow night. I know that. And I just feel like I've got players, and I got a pissed off Giants team. Do you feel like the 49ers, they might be feeling a little fat and sassy right now, right?
What, fat sassy for what?
Well, I mean, you're 2-0.
Yeah, we're feel confident.
You're coming off. You just got done beating your rival, right? Mm-hmm. So, are you really thinking about the Giants? Do you really care about the Giants? Do you think the 49ers are really into this game? You may be into this game, but are they really into this game?
Well, we'll find out on Thursday night. I'm pretty sure they're more focused on you guys, but like you said, they could be thinking ahead of Dallas for all we know.
Who do you guys play next week?
The Cardinals.
Ooh, another division game. So you're telling me that the Giants are in a sandwich spot? We're like the meat in this little AFC or NFC West sandwich here?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the division games are more important here, CG.
Yes, they are.
Let's be honest here. So you're telling me the Giants are in a little sandwich spot here? This is starting to sound better and better as we talk about this.
Yeah. So what's your what's your matchup, man? What matchup are you looking forward to, man? Like,
I'm looking for Jalen Hyatt. Wait a minute, did you have like notes?
Nah.
Wait a minute, what do you just already had that brought up matchup to look for? Why'd you take it down? Leave it up.
Oh, okay. No,
do we have like a bulletin board list here we're about to run down?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But hey, you're giving me them good promos right there, man. You're giving me a little.
No, I just wondered if you came prepared.
I came fully prepared, man.
So I can't wait to watch Darius Slayton and Jalen Hyatt against your cornerbacks. That's what I can't wait for.
Okay, you want to see how our cornerbacks match up against your receivers? I mean, like you said, they're better than you're saying they're better than the Rams receiver.
They have to be.
They have to be?
They have. I mean, yeah, absolutely. There's no way that they're not better. There's no way. There's no way.
The matchup I'm looking forward to is our defensive line going against your offensive line. Let's see how Daniel Jones does, man. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
I mean, you're confident about Daniel Jones. You believe this guy can win this game and pull the biggest upset.
I believe Daniel Jones is capable of doing anything in the NFL. Anything. Including winning a Super Bowl. See, I don't know if Brock Purdy's capable of doing that.
We got to see more games out of him.
I mean, has Brock Purdy even been tested this year?
He hasn't been tested except the Eagles and the NFC Championship.
I'm talking about this year, though, because he's coming off of a serious injury, is he not?
Nah, he hasn't even been tested, like, except before halftime against the Rams, but that was pretty much over.
So he hasn't been, like, sacked really hard yet?
Nope.
Which could happen tomorrow night.
So you think, okay. So Brock Purdy.
Dexter Lawrence is a big man. Hey, how's y'all's interior offensive lineman? How's your interior O-line?
Well, the right side is very questionable. Like you got Colt McKivitz on the right side that can be a little suspect. And then you got my boy Burford is a little bit of a question mark. You know, I have him, but he's a big boy. But you might want to expose our center, man. That's the guy I call out. He's soft.
So you're saying Dexter Lawrence, who might be one of the best D-tacks in the league. Matter of fact, what kind of game did Aaron Donald have last week?
He didn't do squat.
He didn't do squat? Okay. That was just a question.
Nah, but the matchup, he just didn't even do nothing. One tackle all game.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I need to confirm that. Let me confirm that.
Yeah, confirm it, man.
Okay. Have you already looked at it?
Nah, my phone's right here.
Did you know? Okay, you're right. You're right. He only had one tackle. Okay. Well, wait a minute. He did have according to ESPN, he did have a QB hit. If that means anything.
A little pressure.
Okay. All right.
But Dexter Lawrence, yeah, he's a big boy compared to Aaron Donald. So that's gonna be more of a bigger matchup. So
okay.
Yeah. I feel like Brendel has to step up his game against your boy Lawrence, man. That's got to be the matchup. I think as far as our offensive lineman, we'll see how we hold up against you. But I feel like Daniel Jones, he has to be the more effective to your guys' game, because if you guys can be in this ball game, it has to go on Daniel Jones running a little bit.
Is this the
because
most? Is this the most people that ever watched you live stream on YouTube?
it's been a while since I've had about 114 at one point.
It's been a long time, CG. So, would you honestly like to? Would you like to say that maybe Pizzle is good for business? Is that what you would basically?
Pizzle is great for business,
I
man.
mean, I'm great for. Okay, I just wanted to know. Okay, go. Keep going. Keep going.
No. But hey, man, you gotta pay respect for them
Yeah.
legends, man.
Yeah. Got to. Got to. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, but you know what? If you feel that confident about your quarterback winning this game, man,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. But hey, Brock Purdy has to prove it when he plays from behind. So we haven't seen that. So
You know what I? You know what I do think is going to happen tomorrow? I think the Giants are going to get out to the lead early.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. Now, how can you guys play from behind? I think we're getting out to the lead early.
Yeah, we got to see what happens, man.
I could see it now. Could you see maybe a 10-0 start for the Giants? How much fun would that be?
That would be awkward if that happened, man. That would be like, hey, can Brock come from behind? Because we've seen these type of strange games where the Raiders.
Which we know he can.
Well, if it's a 10-point lead and it's halftime, we'll see. Okay. I haven't seen the kid play from a big deficit.
You don't believe in Brock Purdy. That's the main thing in all this.
Well, I had to see a lot more games to get more of an idea because I only seen most of the games where he's actually dominated and didn't have to play much from behind. That's where I'm critical about. Like I've seen your quarterback play from behind and got some big blowouts, and that's how I see the difference.
Well, but here's the thing though: the Giants play in a real division.
Yeah, the NFC East.
Let's be honest. I mean, you guys play in a very weak division. Like Seahawks, whatever, man. Like we'll handle them. We'll handle them after we handle you guys. The Cardinals, they're the worst team in football. Clearly, we beat them in a matter of 30 minutes. The Rams are done. You guys get to just it's so frustrating because you watch this content and you see this national media and they talk about how great teams like the 49ers are. And it's like, man, y'all get to play in this. Of course y'all going to be good. It's like when Aaron Rodgers got to play with the Packers. Of course he was good. He got to play against the Bears and the Lions and the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? If you could just put a good little team together, of course, you're going to be really good in a weak division.
I mean, yeah, Cardinals are just whatever, but division-wise, I mean, come on, the Rams are kind of like they.
Do you think? I mean, is it fun to you to play in the NFC West, to watch your favorite team in the NFC West? It can't be fun.
It used to be very competitive, but you're not disputing it because NFC East, you guys got some good ones.
NFC East is always good. It's always a good division. We always have to battle.
They got Super Bowl championships each.
Yeah, what just out of curiosity, what's the NFC West got? I'm not to make it about that, but what they got? I mean, Arizona. Matter of fact, they used to be. Did you know? Are you old enough to remember them being in the NFC East?
No.
Yeah, they used to be in the NFC. Did you know that? Did I teach you something tonight?
No, I didn't know about that. I thought they were always in the NFC West.
No, come on, CG.
I know the Falcons. I know we used to play the Falcons and Saints back in the day in our division, a long time ago. Before Seattle was in the NFC, they were in the AFC West. So there's another fact.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, you probably use that for shit talking purposes.
Yeah, on Seattle, the reason why they moved to the NFC West because they were embarrassed from the AFC West. Because when we think about Bo Jackson, we think about how he ran over Bosworth.
Okay. Well, anyways, I mean, Seattle had their little run, but that's over with. We know that's done. But I mean, Arizona, that's they used to be. I used to like to compare Philly with them. Just an organization that never got over the hump. But obviously, Philly got over the hump. Arizona has not been able to do that. And the Rams, I mean, they don't even know what city they want to play in.
Yeah, they're
just what I'm saying. I mean,
they
don't even have a home.
That's why they can't even get fans to sell tickets. Even when they won a Super Bowl, did anybody cared about them?
That's what I'm saying. The 49ers have got it easy. Y'all got it easy.
Yeah, we got it easy, man.
So when y'all win 12 games this year, it's like, okay, well, y'all should do that. I mean, y'all playing a weak division. I'd love the Giants playing the NFC West. That'd be amazing.
So you can play. So you want to replace the Cardinals so you can
So
play our
I want to beat the Cardinals twice a year. I'd like to play the Seattle a couple times and the Rams. That'd be a few wins. Instead, we got real competition. We got Philly, we got Cowboys. Hell, Washington even puts up a good fight once in a while. Anyways, I know we got off the path there. I'm just saying. It's like 49ers, like, yeah, okay, y'all have a good team. Y'all made the playoffs last year. That's great, but it's not like y'all came out of a hard deal or anything like that. I mean, the Rams were down last year. Seattle, they don't, Geno was first year really with Seattle and Arizona. They're a cluster, So it's not like you guys are coming out of
It's
a
not
hell
like
of a division.
it's not like it used to be back in back a couple like decades ago. NFC West at one point was very physical. It had a very competitive division, but like you said, lately it's only just the Niners and maybe Seattle, but we have it easy, like you said. So our defense is more stacked compared to the rest of the NFC West. We give them more problems. Hey, last year we swept our division, so
of course you did. I just told you how terrible it is. I mean, shit. What's your next bulletin board material here? You got some more bulletin stuff. What else you got?
Yeah, score prediction, man. Since you
score prediction, an ass whooping. That's what the prediction is. An ass whooping. I mean, you don't even got to put a score. An ass whooping. Like, you know what's great about this, CG? It's funny because a lot of there's some Giant fans out here that probably would say, I'm gonna tell you a little secret, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna let you in on a little something right here. There's probably some Giant fans right now that are going to go to bed tonight and really, and they're going to piss the bed that they lay in. Okay. I hate to talk bad about my fan base, but there's a lot of people in my fan base that just, they just ain't got that dog in them. You know what I'm saying? They just weak minded. They like a little 3-year-old pissing in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like they sleeping in their own piss. It's weird. But see, so they terrified of the 49ers because of what the media portrays the 49ers to be, what you guys did a year ago, what you guys have done at 2 games against 2 sorry ass teams. Like that's basically what they fear. See, a guy like Pizzle, I love the opportunity that we get to play the 49ers tomorrow because it's an opportunity for us to have a stepping stone. It's an opportunity for us to be in the rightful place of where we should be and back into there's the viewpoint of the way the national media looks at us. Nobody looks at us. Everybody looks down on us. Everybody acts like we just ain't nobody just because we had a bad game against the Cowboys and we ain't been shit the last decade. But see, we got our pieces right. We got Brian Dable in there. We got a real quarterback now. We got some players. So an opportunity. See, I look at this as an opportunity. This is what it's all about to me. I want to play the best of the best, or so-called the best of the best. And everybody's saying that the 49ers are the best team in the NFC. Them are the Cowboys. Okay, well, the Cowboys one didn't go good. Let's get right with the 49ers. I love this opportunity. I can't wait for this opportunity. Tomorrow night is the reason why I'm a New York Giants fan. See, I will wake up tomorrow, CG, and I will be sexually aroused by the opportunity to beat the San Francisco 49ers. Now, pause that, absolutely. But don't fear. I know where to put it. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to play the San Francisco 49ers. I can't wait to beat the San Francisco 49ers. I can't wait to celebrate. I got this, CG. I don't want to spoil this, but I'm going to give you some inside scoop to your audience. I have this huge thing of confetti. I mean, it's a fucking huge thing, CG. I'm talking, it's massive. It's going to fill up this whole damn man cave right here. You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, I like you got something hanging on the wall behind you, at least something. That ain't a green screen. You marked a piece of your wall, so I appreciate fans like you. But anyways, I got this whole canister of confetti, right? I'm supposed to shoot this damn thing outside, but I'm not. I'm going to shoot it in here because after we get done beating the 49ers, a team that everybody thinks is so great, I'm going to blow that sumbitch and blow the damn roof off this place. That's what I'm going to do, CG. There's not going to be another place on YouTube you'd rather be than watch Pizzle celebrate beating the 49ers. Now, that's no disrespect to you, CG. That's no disrespect respect to Bang Bang Niner Gang. It's no disrespect to you guys. It means that you guys are apparently supposed to be this big bad team, and I'm going to celebrate my team beating this big bad team. So I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Now I hope that when we get done with this, CG, that people don't call you guys overrated. I hope they still put you guys on this pedestal, but We coming to knock it. We coming to get for that spot, CG. You see what I'm saying? We coming for that spot. You're gonna have to come on. You're gonna have to come on down from it. You know what I'm saying? Come on down. That's all I'm saying, CG.
Well, that's the opportunity you're hoping for, man. But you know what the opportunity is going to be, man? If it comes down the way you hope for, man. If it's the other way around, all I'm going to see is a grown man react and lose his mind and say, "Why? Why?" I'm gonna enjoy that because I like a lot of your breakdown videos.
CG, but I don't say why.
But you complain.
Well, yeah, I do complain. I do complain, CG, because sometimes things don't go the way they're supposed to go. For example, week 1, it wasn't supposed to go that way, but accidents happen. You know what I'm saying, CG? It happens. You know, I have a beautiful wife that I'm happy. You know, she got pregnant twice after Giant victories. Accidents happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the Giants do to me. That's just reality. That's just fact. So accidents happen. So just like week 1, accidents happen.
Accidents happen, but
you know,
we'll see, man. But I mean,
don't get me wrong though. It was 60 minutes. Don't get me wrong.
I like your confidence, man. I think a lot of Giants fans should be like you, man. Have that confidence.
Yeah,
gutsy, man. Be a little
absolutely, CG. This is why you came to me, though, CG. There's 1,000 different places you could have went to. There's 1,000 places you could have knocked on the door. But I think you came to Pizzle because you realized Pizzle's going to tell you what he really feels. These other people are afraid to put their ass on the line like this. What you think? You don't think I know that some people right here are clipping all this and they going to save it for another video? I already been clipped. I already went viral. I've been there, done that, CG. Been there, done that. Clip this all day long and make a video out of it. Put some fancy ass music with it. I don't care. I'm ready for that opportunity. But at the same time, I do believe the Giants are going to whoop that ass tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? On national television with my man Al Michaels calling the action. I can't wait. It's going to be fabulous.
I hope it lives up to the expectation for you. But if it's the other way around, I'm gonna say
What other way around?
If it's the other way around.
What other way around, CG?
Well,
what you mean other way around?
You're feeling confident. You said you're gonna blow us out. Are you sure?
No, CG. I didn't say we was gonna blow you out. I said ass whooping. That's two different things.
Okay.
Blowing out and ass whooping are two different things. Ass whooping is when blowing out is when like you kind of get some shit that goes your way. You know, like a blocked field goal and it's raining and there's a lucky fumble / interception, you know, and then you win 40-0. That's a blowout. You know, an ass whooping is when a team like the Giants physically manhandles the San Francisco 49ers for 60 full minutes. And then, the score might be 13-10 or 20-10 or whatever. And it may not be considered a blowout, but it's an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? When you watch your favorite team just lay on the field and quit, that's an ass whooping. That's two different things. See, I'm teaching you something, CG. That's why I did this show with you tonight. You needed to be taught something tonight, and this is what I'm teaching. I'm teaching the difference between ass whooping and blowout.
Yeah, you want to see that ass whooping on Thursday night? Okay, yeah. We'll see how that plays out. But I'm gonna tell you.
Let's be honest. This is a playoff matchup here. We're gonna play each other twice this year, CG. That's gonna happen. You know it.
Okay. I want to see a matchup. I want that revenge because I still can't forget about 2011's NFC Championship game. That Kyle Williams.
That was a good one.
But that 2002, like you said, it was interference a little bit, but we came from behind.
Little bit. It was interference.
It was interference? Yeah, but they didn't call it.
That was interference.
But it was a comeback.
How old were you in 2002? Not to age you, but
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Last time, I mean,
what else you got on your bulletin? You got any more? Don't tell me that's it.
No. You don't want to know what the bulletin board is?
Well, what's the next one? What's the next one? What's your next question?
So, you know what?
You ain't got one. You ain't got one. You ain't got one.
Oh, wait a minute. I do got something.
You ain't got one.
Yeah, name one
What?
besides
Not
Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa. Besides
not
Nick
a
Bosa.
damn thing. How about that? Not a damn thing concerns me about the 49ers. Not a damn thing.
Not even our kicker.
Not a damn thing concerns me about the 49ers. Like all these, like anybody that, all these people that could, like, well, honestly, see, come on, man, come on, speak honest to me, okay? No, like nobody's really watching. Like, just be honest with me. Where do you really think the 49ers rank up in terms of the whole NFL?
I feel like we're a little overhyped a little bit.
That's okay. Let's talk. Tell me about that.
Well,
Tell me about that.
everybody's
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, everybody's giving praise to Brock Purdy. They're acting like he's the greatest thing since the sliced bread. I gotta see more of this guy. I gotta see what he could do. I mean, the stacked defense. Everybody's talking about how Kyle Shanahan's a genius, but the guy has yet to win the big one. So yeah, we are very overhyped, man. That the same goes with Dallas too, but I feel like we are the most overhyped team because what have we done? What have we done?
Yeah,
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. Why should I give a shit about the 49ers tomorrow night? Why should I care? Why should I be terrified? You, a 49ers fan. How long you been a 49ers fan?
Since 1983.
Was that when you were born?
No, I was born 1987.
You said 1983, or did you say 1993?
No, born 1987.
87.
I began watching the game when I was like 7, which was 1993.
1993. Okay. 49. I think the 49ers were really good then.
They were in the conference championship during the time, but my family. Yeah. Here's a fun story.
Was that Steve? That was Steve Young too, right?
Yeah. Here's a fun story. My families are Cowboy fans. I'm the opposite, man. I became such a fan, but I wanted to be the evil black sheep or something. So anytime I seen the Cowboys have their moments, but they did win that conference championship. They won the Super Bowl the following year. But in 94, when I saw a lot of tears of Cowboy fans, I started having that moment like, hey, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to be a Niners fan just to enjoy a little bit of piss off from Dallas fans, because I don't know. Cowboys were something I hated the most, but my families were big-time Dallas fans. So it was a rivalry. It was a rivalry.
We hate Dallas together.
Yeah, I hate everything about them.
Okay.
The most overhyped team.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I hate so then you agree with me that, fuck Dallas, basically.
Fuck Dallas.
Fuck Dallas. Okay. And see, that's the thing. I don't have any hate in my heart for the 49ers. I got no hate. Now, obviously, during my existence in life, I've had some great times watching the Giants 49ers playing playoff games. But you've had one little moment, so I guess you would be happy about that. But anyways, you've been a 49er fan since you've been at least a 49er fan since 93.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of Niner teams. This ain't really it. Yeah. Go ahead.
I haven't seen a lot of the greatest moments since forever. So I've been seeing the highs and lows. But my early years when I was a kid, I got to witness the Super Bowl. And what made it so interesting was the fact that my family were just thinking that they can go in for another Super Bowl run. And actually the fact that my team beat them that year. But in 93, they did win that conference against us. And that's what made me try to be more of a believer because I like Steve Young. Steve Young was that one player I just became more of a fan of. Because of the way he played the game, he was the lead MVP. He had the passing title. I mean, he was playing around a pretty good stacked team at one point. But George Seifert was a defensive-minded guy, before. Yeah. But, that was the time when they were being competitive. Steve Young was great. Steve Young was actually becoming his own once Montana left to Kansas City. But
this is a great point here. Would you say Steve Young's your favorite 49er quarterback of all time? Would you say he's better? Is he better than Montana in your eyes?
Just by the talent wise, but I would take more. I was just more of a Steve Young, bro. Like Joe Montana had the rings, but Steve Young was fun to watch.
Yeah, but here's the thing, CJ, and this is why I say this to you, okay? Listen carefully, okay? Because I'm going to teach you something else, okay? Because I'm a 30-plus year Giants fan, and this is something that you're going to be going against tomorrow night. I've been watching Giants football, like I said, for 30-plus years. I've seen a shit ton of quarterbacks: Phil Simms, Jeff Hostetler, Dave Brown, Danny Cannell, Jesse Palmer, Kerry Collins, Kent Graham. Eli Manning. Like I've seen a Geno Smith. Kurt Warner. I've seen tons of them. CG, I'm telling you, in the history of Giants football, there is no quarterback that has had this all-around skill set like Daniel Jones has had for the New York Giants. That's what I'm trying to tell people, CG. Again, is Eli Manning the greatest quarterback that's ever played? Yes, but Daniel Jones can make all the throws that Eli can make, plus he can run, which is something Eli could not do. See, that's what you're facing tomorrow, CG. That's what you see. Again, Brock Purdy is way down on your list of great quarterbacks in the 49ers, right? It's not like I'm going against Joe Montana. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, you're going against arguably a guy who could be, when it's all said and done, the best ever to play the position for the New York Football Giants. That's what I believe. Now, obviously, he's going to have to get the rings in order to get that done, but that's what you face tomorrow, CG. That's why I've got confidence. See, that's what sets me off or different from the rest of these geeks is that I believe in something that I see. You see what I'm saying? See, you nod your head because you're mesmerized by it all, CG. You want to have that same thing that I have. You want to have it, but you can't have it because you got Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? And that's a hard pill for you to swallow tomorrow night. That's a real hard pill to swallow. Again, Eli's the GOAT. He's the best. He is the man. You know, I wish he was walking on that field tomorrow night because like you love Steve Young, I love Eli Manning. But I got a real good one walking on that field wearing number 8 tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying?
Well, number 8.
I can't fucking wait too. I can't wait. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too about tomorrow night. The reason why I love it is I know how passionate 49er fans are. Rams fans ain't passionate. That ain't no fucking fan base, right? They just as good. They just about as big of a fan base as the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a joke, right? You agree with me, right? Rams fan base is a joke. When have you ever came up to a real Rams fan and he talking about, oh, I've been a Rams fan for 30 years. It's a joke, right? Like Cardinal fans, what the hell's that? Like who the hell's
exists?
They don't even exist. What are we talking about? You know, Seahawk fans, like
bunch of Golden State Warrior fans wanted to.
Yeah, they don't even know. They don't even know their gender. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know what they really are. So it's like I'm not worried about Seattle, you know, or their fan. But see, the 49er fan base is one of the best fan bases in all of football. Like you guys are. Like, I mean, honestly.
We travel well.
I think the 49er fans are one of the best. In fact, in all of my time being on YouTube, 17 years, I get reminded about how old I am, CG. All the time, which, you know, and when with age comes wisdom, which is something some of these geeks ain't got wisdom. They should look it up in a dictionary and figure out what the hell that means. But anyways, you guys have such a great fan base, and I respect the 49er fan base. Again, I think you guys are a little rough around the edges. I think you guys are a little wild. I think you guys are just as bad as the Raider fans, Black Hole. I think you're just as bad as Eagle fans. Take it for however you want it, but you guys have got a passionate fan base. I dig shit like that. I dig that. With that being said, that's what makes tomorrow night even better for me, CG, is the fact that Friday morning, everybody loves Friday. Who the hell wakes up on a Friday and is pissed off, right? I don't ever wake up on a Friday and mad. Do you ever wake up on a Friday and be mad?
Nope.
No, it's not Monday. That's the thing about tomorrow is like 49er fans all over this country are going to wake up and say, holy shit, we lost to the New York Football Giants. Like, it's going to be awful. Like, it's going to be terrible. And that's something that gets me excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I wish I could be on that field taking hits? Sure. But I also get to look at 49er fans and laugh at their face and be like, haha, you lost to my team. That's what's going to happen on Friday. And so, again, that's no disrespect to you, CG, because if we beat the Rams or like the Cardinals, for example, we beat the Cardinals, who gives a shit, right? What fan base do they have? There's no fan base, right? There's nothing to be happy about. But the reason why I'm popping a huge-ass confetti thing tomorrow is because of your fan base. That's the reason why I'm doing it. That's the reason why I'm going to be so excited about the Giants winning this game tomorrow night. That's why. And the fact that it's going to be in San Francisco on your home soil. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly, man, I just can't wait. It's going to be so hard for me to sleep tonight. It's going to be awful.
So okay, we'll see tomorrow night, man. Thursday night, let's see how it plays out, man. But hey, I know you're the big deal, bro. You've been around this YouTube business for so many years, bro.
Yeah.
They should put you in the Mount Rushmore of the Giants, bro.
I
Because
know, right?
yeah.
No, go ahead. Don't let me stop.
No,
Don't
I
let me
mean,
stop
you talk your
promo. Go
shit.
ahead.
You talk
Go
your
ahead.
shit. There's no other Giants fan that has the most confidence than you. There's just no other Giants fan.
Why shouldn't I have confidence? Why shouldn't I? I like my team. I like my players. I like my coach. I like everything. Okay, we fucked up week 1. Okay. So what? We made the playoffs last year just like you guys. What if I'm not mistaken? I just wish we could have beat the Eagles last year because you guys had QB issues. I'd have loved that matchup, but we didn't get it. We didn't. It didn't happen. Plus, you knocked out the Cowboys last year, so I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, we took them out of the playoffs. We took them divisional round. I mean, we took them like 2 straight years consecutively. But you guys, we haven't played you guys in a while, so it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, I would look at it as maybe a trap game because short week. You don't expect it to be one of those games that everybody says, and just because you're going to miss some key players doesn't always mean it's going to be the other way around.
So have I talked you into the fact that this is a trap game?
You think it's going to be a trap game?
No, you just said that it was going to be a trap game.
I mean, I think it's possible. It's possible because it's on a short week, Thursday, Players come on a short week. Their bodies are probably aching a little bit, so they're coming into this game.
49ers are feeling themselves. They're 2-0. How hungry are they? They got a division game next week.
Oh, so you think we're thinking ahead? It's
a sandwich spot.
Oh, a sandwich spot. I believe we're going to give you guys a can of whoop ass.
No,
I don't know what.
That's what I'm saying, CJ. That's why I'm saying to you, you don't believe in your quarterback, so you can't. We're not going to get a can of whoop ass because you don't believe in your quarterback. You can't.
It's our
you
defense
can't, CG
and McCaffrey. Our defense and McCaffrey can make it happen, man.
You know what's funny about that, CG, and I don't wish this on any player, but McCaffrey's going to eventually get hurt. It's what he does. You guys are paying him top dollar to eventually get hurt. You know this. Come on, man. You know this. Surely you know this. The man gets hurt every year. No disrespect to him. He's great when he's healthy, but he's not going to last. You guys are banking on that. Now, that again, I'm talking about the totality of the season, but obviously he's playing tomorrow. Hopefully, what happened to Nick Chubb doesn't happen to him. That would be terrible for anybody, but it is possible.
I mean, with a lot of the carries and the loads, a lot of running backs take the most hits.
And, I mean, he took a lot. I mean, what did he do last week? I think he took a lot of hits last week, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right about this? He was really active last year. That was looked like a pretty physical game to me. I don't know. What do you think?
No, he did like 20 touches or so. I mean, he did get into
20 touches.
20 touches.
Yeah, 20 touches, 116, a TD. Had that big 51-yard run.
And stiff arm that defender to the ground.
I had three receptions. Yeah, so he did. He did.
Yeah. But hey, we got to see what happens, man. But hey, you can put your little champagne and you can put it out there, man. But I think you might have to cancel it after tomorrow night, man.
Oh no, I'm gonna be ready for it.
All right, man. May the best team win, man.
Oh, may the Giants win.
Oh, may the Giants win. Okay.
Maybe the Giants win.
Oh, so you believe they can fly? Just play, man. Nah, just like how they were talking about Eli back then when Deion Sanders says, "I believe I can fly."
I believe in Eli. That's what he said.
Or you said believe in Eli, yeah. But hey, man, Pizzle, I know you got some stuff to do, man. But hey, thank you for your time, man. Hey, we'll definitely need to do something down the road, man.
Yeah, I'll probably have a victory stream on Monday. You're more than welcome to come on by and tell me tell me how sad you are. Which I would completely understand
I'll be here.
Being the favorite and being at home and having this, great team.
I won't be hard to find.
I'm definitely not hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Definitely looking forward to it, man. But hey, we shall see, man. I'm pumped about it, bro. And man, Pizzle, you're the legend, bro. So
what's your score? What's your score prediction tomorrow? You don't think you gave me one?
Oh, my score prediction. since you're kind of building my confidence a little bit, man, I say 34-17, man. Because I feel like you guys got you're gonna miss some players.
You think it's gonna be 34-7?
Yeah.
17 or 7?
No, 34-17. It's gonna be like half a score.
How can just hold on before you close up shop? How can you sit here and you don't even like your quarterback? How can you sit here and tell me he's putting up 34? What are y'all getting, some defensive touchdowns?
It's going to be a lot of him, the receivers catching the ball. I mean, Purdy doesn't have to be the greatest.
You hate Purdy, CG. I know you do.
I'm critical, but it doesn't mean I hate him.
Yes,
he averages 2 touchdowns per game every now and then, but the Rams game, that was different. He didn't even get a single touchdown, but I think he'll get at least.
and you got put up 34. Okay. 34-17. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you said we were going to get an ass whooping, so give me your predictions.
Yeah. I think Giants going to win 20-10.
20-10. Okay, 10 point difference.
10 point. Yeah, I think 20. But I think it's going to be physical. I think it's going to be old school. I think the Giants are going to play good defense. I think we're going to play good defense. I think you guys are going to play good defense also, but I think Daniel Jones is ultimately going to be the difference.
We shall see.
I think he's going to be the difference.
Most definitely. We'll see. Yeah. I'm hoping for a good game, but hey, I just look at how we play. Mm-hmm. I mean, okay. All right, man.
CJ, right. you were definitely ruthless tonight. You were ruthless.
Yes, sir. And Pizzle, you sure are living up to the hype, man. You are the top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. The pinnacle.
The pinnacle of greatness.
Pinnacle. That's what the top of the mountain is, CG, is the pinnacle. That's the word you're looking for, pinnacle.
The pinnacle.
And that tomorrow night is where the New York Giants will be the pinnacle of the NFC. Can't wait.
Shall see, buddy. All right, man. Let's call it a day, man. It was fun. A lot of fun, brother.